Michelle from the Scattered Scrapper. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you all of the layouts that I created in the month of October during Scrap-O-Ween this year. And believe it or not, I actually have 31 layouts. Some of these are double page spreads, and I count both sides because to me both sides is a layout. Most of my layouts are single page, so I just counted them that way. And this one here started us off. I did some mixed media. This was for Trick or Treat Tuesday. And my favorite part, I think, is the glow-in-the-dark faces over here. And I just absolutely love those little ghosts. They are so funny. And then I have a pocket page for week 40 last year that I did. And with this one, I did not have a whole bunch of pictures that I took. I had one that I took at church of a hymn that really touched me that morning. And then I had our Halloween party invitation. And then the rest of it I got from Facebook. So sometimes when your week doesn't have a whole lot going on, you can just add some things in there, especially things like this one that says, "Forever that girl that gets excited when there is color in the wind and pumpkins that grin," since this is in fall and it's my favorite. That goes really, really well with that. The next one I have here was a throwback, Halloween Throwback Thursday, and I threw it back to last year. This one is just from last year, and I titled it "Hanging with the Frank" because I got pictures of my girls at the Halloween Spirit store with the poster there of Frankenstein, and I used Crate Paper's Hey Pumpkin collection, which is my all-time favorite Halloween collection. And of course I had to use it because it has Frankenstein's monster with it. And this was also a 30 Days of Sketches with Christie's Beautiful Life layout. So do make sure you go and check out her playlist. There are so many wonderful videos of other people's that have played along last month with 30 Days of Sketches. This one here was a Sketchy Saturday. This also was a 30 Days of Sketches with Christie's Beautiful Life, and I love it. It's not my comfort zone. For one thing, it has 3 4x6 photos on it, but I really love how this turned out. Also, I didn't have stickers or alphabet stickers to make my title, so I used some thinner foam and just used an alphabet die and ran it through my die cutting machine, and I've got my own letters there. And of course I love the subject. That's Gordo in the animatronic last year at Spirit Halloween store. He was so popular you could not find it anywhere. This one here was from Kill a Kit Sunday, and this one was the first kit that I made. And if you enjoy watching kit videos of kits being put together, I do have a video on me making page kits, and I just love how this turned out. It's so pretty, and I was so excited to get some of these clear stickers on here because I have such a hard time with clear stickers. And then here was a Mysterious Monday layout. My husband was my special guest this year, and he picked out 5 grab 5 items for me to use that I had no idea what they were till I opened up the bag, and I got all 5 items on here. And I I was very excited to get this moon used and all these little bats. I love the little bats there. And then this one here was a Trick or Treat Tuesday. It is kind of similar to the first one that I did with the ghosts, with the purple in the background. But I also made a stencil from a die that I have, and then used it to stencil my background here. And I was really excited because I got to use some of these moths here, and I have a hard time with those. They are definitely not my most favorite thing. Moths and butterflies and bugs in general, really, I have a harder time using. And then this one here is from Spooky Pocket Wednesday. This one is from week 41, October 8th through the 14th last year. And this was the house that the ghosts were from. There you can see them right there. And there was all kinds of really spooky things going on at this house in a neighborhood near us. And it also happened to be Friday the 13th that week. Yet this is at the front, even though this week it starts on for me, I always start my weeks on a Sunday. I didn't have any pictures for some reason earlier in the week, so it actually starts on the 13th, and we went and saw this house on the 13th. But I do have pictures from that weekend, so all of my week 41 is from the weekend, that Friday and Saturday. And then here is Halloween Throwback Thursday again, and I did get a double page spread done, and I really like how this one turned out. It is so cute. The only thing I was sad about was that I had to split up my title because it was too big. I could have used some smaller letters, but I really liked having the these multicolored glitter here, and then the green there. So it did end up putting some buttons on the bottom of the left side to kind of help balance that out. And then the other thing I was excited about is I got to use one of these ready-made clusters that I made. I have a video on me making those clusters also, and I'll link that down below as well. But just my older daughter here, when she was little, it was so cute. And then here's the same one. This is my older daughter, still cute, but not quite so little anymore, with her now husband. They got married this past summer, but they were still just engaged here. But this is also a 30 Days of Sketches sketch, and I just picked the side that went the best with my photos. And I really was excited to use up some frames because I have a really hard time with frames. But I love how that turned out. And then here I have another double page spread. And after doing several of these for 30 Days of Sketches, am I warming up to them? A little, I think. They are still not the easiest thing for me to do. I definitely like focusing in a little bit more on a smaller canvas. But when you have an event and you really, want to have all of the photos together, then I think that a double page spread works well. And I was very excited because I got one of these wood veneer trucks that I got at Hobby Lobby either last year or 2 years ago, used on a page, and I was very excited about that. And next we have another Mysterious Monday. This sketch here, I love it because it has circles. And circles are one of my favorite things to use on a layout. And I also used a large title that used up some of these pre-made title words or whatever. For some reason I have such a hard time using those, and so this time I decided to challenge myself to use them and see if I could not make bigger titles out of them. Instead of just having Halloween be the title or Spooky Night be the title, I put them together. So I really liked that. And I used this shaker pocket, not pocket, but this little shaker that I made that probably 3 years ago. That might be, it's 3 or 4 years ago that I made that, and never used it because I don't know how to make shakers. But because this was a Mysterious Monday, my husband had that in the bag, so I had to get it on a page. And now it is in there, or on a page, and I'm very excited about that. Can you tell I'm excited? I'm saying that a lot. I need to find another word. And then here is the technique, or Trick or Treat Tuesday, and the technique was to use acrylic paint and stamping on top of acrylic paint while it was still a little wet. This is not my most favorite technique. I need to play with it and see if I can't learn to do it better, because the stamping is supposed to kind of diffuse a little bit, and I don't know. It didn't turn out exactly as I was thinking that it would, and I think I used way too many spider webs, but that's okay. I love my huge title here that my younger daughter came up for me, and overall I still really love the layout, especially because I love the photo. And then this one here is another Spooky Pocket Wednesday, and this was in week 43. And my younger daughter and her boyfriend went to a state park that's near us that always has a really big Halloween, they call it Fairyland, or I think something like that. But all the campers, they just go crazy. They have all kinds of decorations and everything. And so she had taken some photos and sent them to me. And so, of course, I'm going to put it in the album. And so there is that one. And then here is another Throwback Thursday, Halloween Throwback Thursday. And it's another double page spread. And I really like how this one came out. I love the different colors. I used more than one color in my Distress mica stains. I got to use these really large florals here that I had printed out. And again, I used some alphabet dies to help me make my title. And I think that one is so cute. And oh, look at all these babies. Oh, they are all grown up now. And then here's another 30 days of sketches, and this is like my bread and butter. I just love to have one, maybe 2 photos on a layout and decorate on the diagonal. This is one of my favorite layouts. I really love my large title here. Large titles must have been my thing for this year because I have a lot of large titles. I also have my Distress mica stains, and I got some of these little chipboard pieces used, and some of these they're not brads. They're called adhesive brads, but they don't have any tines, so they're not really brads. But I love how that turned out. And then here is let's see, this one is from, I can't remember what I call it. Sketchy, no, not Sketchy Saturday, but Killer Kit Sunday. This was a Killer Kit Sunday, and I was really excited to get all the things that I had picked out used. I love this kind of burlap type ribbon here on either side, and I have these little burlap flowers used, and I love that I have these wood veneer leaves used. I have a hard time with wood veneer, so anytime I can get wood veneer on a layout, it is very exciting. So I love that one. And then here is another Mysterious Monday. I love how this turned out. The wreaths, I just really love the wreaths. And I think it turned out so cute with the picture of our girls. And I got to use another one of these pre-made titles. And of course I have some little ghosties on there and some bats on here. And I love all the jack-o'-lanterns. This was such a fun layout to create. And then here is another Trick or Treat Tuesday, and this was a trick and a treat. It was a trick because the background colors did not turn out the way I expected, but it's also a treat because I still love how it turned out. I will definitely be trying this technique again with some different colored tissue paper. That's what made the color on this background, is tissue paper. And of course there are process videos for all of these layouts, and I will link a playlist down below so you can go and see them if you would like. And I also was excited because I got to use this haunted house die from Tim Holtz. I think it's a Thinlits die. Yeah, it's a Thinlits die. And again, I got to mix some, this isn't thickers. These are thickers. This is just an alphabet sticker from Hobby Lobby. And I got to use some stickers that from different collections. I think these here are from maybe, what is it? They're Simple Stories, I know that. But then these up here are from Doodlebug. Those are from Doodlebug. And then these bats here in this crescent moon are actually from a die from Heidi Swap. So I got that done. And then here I have another week 43 from last year, and this is our Halloween party. And I had these little snacks that I had made and that my girls had decorated the little faces on the cups. See if y'all can see that. They drew all of those little faces. That was so cute. And then here's some more of the pictures of my older daughter and her husband. And then, of course, me and my husband in front of Mr. and Mrs. Pumpkinhead there, and one and their little daughter. And then this one was pretty easy because I just had two little filler cards to put in there. So I love how that turned out. And then here for Halloween Throwback Thursday again is a double page spread, and I love how this turned out. This is one of my favorite things to do with washi tape, is to just stack them on top of one another. I think that makes such a fun and easy background. And I'm gonna have to glue that one down. So note to self, ATG tape does not like to stay attached to washi tape, so I'm gonna have to put a little wet glue on that. So note to the wise, use wet glue on top of washi tape. And here I used some more thickers, and I had absolutely no idea that this purple font was the exact same font as this green one until I did this layout and put them together. Had no idea they were the same. And also, I love that I was able to use some stickers and some die cuts, or just stickers? I think it's stickers and some papers here from Pretty Little Studios Halloween collection called Goosebumps. And just look at my girls. How cute are they? And then here is Sketchy Saturday. Yes, Sketchy Saturday, me and my husband at our Halloween party. And I think I combined, or I reversed. I think I took the right hand side of the sketch and then I flipped it. So this kind of roundish embellishment was on the other side, unless I actually took both sides and combined them. Now I can't remember. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the video to know what I did. But again, even though it's just half of kind of a wreath, I love how that turns out. And then I added a little bit of a banner up here. And in this case, I used a die cut for my title. Sometimes I don't know what to do with those really big die cuts, especially the ones from Echo Park, because that is one from Echo Park. It's actually Cartabella, because the collection that I used was Halloween Market. Yes, and it's beautiful. I love Halloween Market. But those die cuts from Echo Park, I do struggle a little bit with them, because I prefer icons. And speaking of icons, I got to use this really cute little squirrel on this layout. This was also a Killikit Sunday, and I got to use this ribbon here, and I was making sure that I used all of the things, because I had picked out some of these from those Simple Stories foam stickers packs, the 6x12 ones, again with the ready-made titles that I have such a hard time with. So I was excited to get all of those on there, and I used some sequins here and some pearls, and I really like how this turned out. And I think this is gonna go, I can't remember in the album exactly how this sits, but I think it sits beside a pocket page, and so it's gonna go really well, because I really think that this does look like it belongs with a 2-page layout, but I don't have the other side because I just used this side. But with it sitting next to a pocket page, I think that it will make a little more sense that way, especially if I do that page in the same collection with the same papers and things. So I need to make a note to myself to do that. And then here is the last Mysterious Monday. And I took some inspiration from my photos to get my title for this one, because of this skeleton right here in the back. You can see his head is popped off. And I just think that is hilarious. And my husband had picked out a lot of bat things, so I got a bunch of bats on here, and I love it. And then I was also able to use these word stickers from Tim Holtz, that it's kind of like those old style labelers where the letters are raised. I'm glad I was able to use those on here. And these this set of stickers here are my most favorite, I think, for doing Halloween pages. And I can't remember the name of it. I will have to find it, and maybe I'll put the name of the font on the screen or something. But here is the last Trick or Treat Tuesday. of Scrap-O-Ween, and I absolutely 100% love this technique. It is most assuredly a treat, and if you are able to do it, I highly, highly, highly suggest that you do, because the results when you see it in person are so cool and so beautiful. And I just absolutely love how you can see all the colors that have just come up through that black ink. And you could, it's so pretty. And this is a picture of me and my husband on Halloween night last year at a really decorated corner in our neighborhood. For years I got pictures of my girls at this corner, but this past year they were off doing their own thing, and so me and my husband were able to get our picture made on that corner. And then the last spooky pocket page was on Halloween night, and you can see here is that corner. I'm sorry for the glare. Let's see there. Maybe you could see a little bit better. There's that decorated corner. And I got to use another one of my pre-made little clusters there to help me make a filler card. And I got to use a bunch of clear stickers, and I used the very last enamel shape from a Bella Boulevard little sticker sheet that has been hanging around forever and ever, and I tried several times to use it, and I finally got it on a page, and I was so excited. And then the last layout that I did was another 2-page spread called Halloween Mani-Pedi, and I got to use another haunted house that I made with a Heidi Swap die and a stamp set. I got some more bats on here and another ghost with his little belly button and glitter pumpkins. I mean, this page for me has it all. For everything I love, like my favorite things as far as Halloween like icons go: jack-o'-lanterns, bats, and little ghosties. And let's see, this right here is from one of those pre-made titles, and then this is just a thicker set that matched the color so well, so I was able to put that together there. And then again, I used 3 different colors of distressed mica stains, and I love the distressed mica stains, so you could see that they're on every single layout that I made. But that is gonna do it. That is all of the layouts that I made in October for Scrap-O-Ween, and I hope that everyone had a very fun Halloween and a wonderful October, and really just being able to get into that warm and cozy fall season and in the mood. And so I will not continue to prattle on. I will just say I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.